Assalamu Alaikum wa rahmatullah. Today we are discussing 3 stories that brought people to Islam. Number 1 is Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and the old woman. Once upon a time, during the time of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there was this old woman, very old woman, that was coming back from the farm, and she had a lot of load on her head. When the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam saw her, he quickly ran to her and collected the load from her. He assisted her until they reached home. When they reached home, the Prophet dropped the load. The woman was very happy and thanked Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But the woman told him that he wanted to give him an advice, and this advice would be very beneficial to him. Rasulullah was very quiet to listen to this advice. Then the woman said, I want you to be observant, because in our society today, there is somebody who called himself the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that is going around preaching about God. I don't want you to follow that man. That man is ready to deviate you from your Lord, from your gods you've been worshipping. Don't not listen to him. He's not a good person. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam now turned around and asked her, okay, I've heard your advice, but do you know this person? The old woman said no. If you see this person, we really recognize the person. The old man said no. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, he is the one they are talking about. The woman was surprised and said, you are the one? If you are the one, then I will accept Islam. Story number 2, the Prophet and the refuse dumper. Once upon a time, during the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there was this person in the community that hated the Prophet so much. To showcase his hatred and anger, he used to pack all form of refuse and dump it at the entrance of the Prophet's house sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But Prophet never showed anger. He was never angry with the person, and he never even showed that there was something happening. When they dropped this refuse, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam will pack the refuse and throw it away, or will call somebody to assist him to pack the refuse and throw them away. One day, Sayyidina Umar alayhi salatu wasalam was very angry and furious and wanted to deal with this person, but the Prophet declined his request. This person kept dumping refuse at the entrance of the house of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He never said anything. Each time this person dumped this refuse, the Prophet would pack them and throw them away. All of a sudden, after 2 to 3 days, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam did not see this person coming to dump refuse at the entrance again. Then he now asked, where is this person that has been dumping refuse at my entrance? They now told him that this person has been sick for the past 3 days. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, without keeping the hatred, without planning for revenge, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam stood up and went to the house of this person and discovered that truly this person was seriously sick. What did he do? He told this person that for the past 3 days I've not seen you. When I asked, I was told that you were not feeling fine. So I came around to pray with you. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam prayed with this person and wished the person a quick recovery. After a few days, when the person recovered, he came back and apologized to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and accepted Islam. Story number 3. Once upon a time, during the time of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, there was a lot of chaos due to the introduction of Islam into the land of the Arab and the Quraysh. So there were serious demarcation of territories. There were Islamic territories and territories of the unbelievers. So one day, some people were traveling through the desert and they came into the Muslim territory. When they came into the Muslim territory, they were very afraid. Afraid, not afraid of the Muslim, but afraid of people who might attack them and collect their properties. So what did they do? They find a place around the territory of the Muslims and they slept there, and they stayed there to sleep for the next day. While they were sleeping, one of them was not sleeping. Then message came to Sayyidina Umar alayhi salatu wasalam that there are some group of people who are in the Islamic territory. What did Sayyidina Umar do? Sayyidina Umar called few of the Muslim soldiers. They went there and surrounded them. Why did they surround them? They did not surround them to fight them. Rather, they surrounded them to protect them. While they were protecting them throughout the night, one of them was not sleeping. He was awake to see what was going to happen. He thought these are burglars, these are criminals who came to collect their properties. But they guided them throughout the night. Then when it was time for the Fajr, all the soldiers went back to pray. And while they were going back to pray, that one of them that was not sleeping among the travelers stood up and followed them. And he discovered that they went to the mosque to pray. After discovering that, he came back and told these people that while we were sleeping at night, some group of people came around and surrounded us and protected us throughout the night. Then all of them went back to the mosque and accepted Islam. What is the lesson from these three stories? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, most of the people that converted to Islam were not done through preaching. They were done through the character. Character supersedes all manner of preaching you can do. Before people listen to the type of preaching you do, they'll have to see it in your character. Character was one of the weapons that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to convert so many people into Islam. While they came into Islam, he now teach them about the religion. If you've enjoyed this story, please do not forget to subscribe to our channel. Do not forget to click the like button and make sure you turn on the notification, as we'll be bringing you little things about Islam that you will learn and keep yourself updated. Until I see you next time, Assalamu Alaikum.